welcome to RTA.
In this week's video, we are going to be discussing our top 5 favorite authors. But first, let's go ahead and get into the juicy news.
All right, so for the past 4 weeks, we have been talking about Black history and lots and lots of African Americans who have made many contributions to history in today's world and in today's society. Parts 1, 2, and 3 have been focused more on, and even 4 have been focused on African Americans who are currently making a difference in today's society. And in today's Juicy News, I'm going to take you through a history of past African Americans who have made tremendous contributions to today's society and who have paved the way for the current African Americans who are making a difference in our world. So let's take a look.
Black history is our past. It's our present and our future. It's a time to acknowledge key figures from our past and present. It's an opportunity to spotlight and celebrate the achievements that the first people have accomplished in this country, despite the history of racism and oppression. So in today's Juicy News, we want to acknowledge the following key contributors. Number 1, Thomas Jennings, who was an inventor and first African American patent holder in history who was granted a patent for his novel method of dry cleaning in 1821. Number 2, Judy W. Reed was the first African American woman patent holder in which she patented her invention of the dough kneader and roller. Number 3, Granville T. Woods, who was an inventor and first African American mechanical and electrical engineer after the Civil War. Number 4, Paul L. Downing, the inventor of the first mailbox. Number 5, Dr. Joseph N. Jackson, who was the inventor of the VCR, DVR, and TV remote controls. Number 6, Marie Van Brittan Brown, who invented the video home security system. Number 7, George Crum, who invented the first potato chips. Number 8, Alice H. Parker. She was the inventor of the first central heating furnace. Number 9, Madeline Turner. She invented the first fruit press, aka juicer. And number 10, Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, who conducted breakthrough basic scientific research that enabled others to invent the portable fax, touch-tone telephone, solar cell fiber optic cables, and the technology behind caller ID and call waiting.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's go ahead and get into those lifestyle and beauty highlights.
Guys, so for this week, we are going to be discussing our top 5 favorite authors.
At number 1, we have Anthony T. Browder, who wrote Nile Valley Contributions to Civilization. He wrote this in the hopes to clear up misconceptions about the civilizations of Egypt and Africa. At number 2, we have Lila Africa, who is a doctor of naturopathy, lecturer, nutritional consultant, and a historian who is known for his book entitled Melanin. Melanin explains the fact that melanin is the biochemical substance that drives physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual life. At number 3, we have Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, who is the author of the ISIS Papers, which, as stated in the title, unlocks the keys to the colors. At number 4, we have Dr. Puntuita Tresvant, who is an author, educator, and entrepreneur who wrote It's All About You to help the reader remember themselves with the idea that we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Last but not least, we have Carter Godwin Woodson, who wrote The Miseducation of the Negro in hopes of shedding light on constructs that have brainwashed people of color.
Okay, so that's all that I have for lifestyle and beauty highlights. So let's go ahead and get into class with Professor Tresvant.
All right, so as we conclude our series of Black History videos, I would like to end it with an ancient African proverb which states, "Nothing is a waste of time if you learn from it." So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we have not wasted your time. You were able to learn and grow from the history that we have shared with you in parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, if you haven't been able to watch episodes 1, 2, and 3 of our Black History series, please go ahead and do so. And again, we hope you learned from it. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. We hoped you liked it and got lots of inspiration from it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this to come.